Hi, I'm Frank Tanner. I'm on a chair in a field, and you are watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'm delighted to be catching up with Frank Turner today.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. You're here at Riot Fest. You enjoying your time here so far?
Yeah, I got up, I had breakfast, and then I started talking to people. So, haven't done masses. I'm very excited about today, though. It's quite rare that I get to see bands that I like at festivals, as I'm usually doing press or leaving. But today I'm going to see Rancid and Weezer and The Prodigy in one day, which are three of my favourite bands.
Very nice trio going on.
I'm extremely stoked about this.
Well, you released your 6th studio record, Positive Songs for Negative People, very recently. So just for the actual record, would you consider yourself more of a pessimistic, optimistic, or a realist?
It depends which day of the week you ask me. I think is the real answer to that. Yeah, I mean, you know, I imagine that's true of everyone, really. Do you know what I mean? The title. I hope enough people have recognised that it has a degree of its tongue in its cheek.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We've also been doing this random acts of kindness thing with your fans, and you've been sharing a lot of the ones they've been submitting.
Yeah.
So have any actually shocked you that have come through, or what are some of your favorites?
I wouldn't say shocked, but there have been some great ones. I mean, it's kind of a nice thing to sort of just encourage this stuff. My favourite one, I think, so far was the guy who bought a sword in a thrift store and then realised that it belonged to somebody else and managed to track him down, and the sword had been stolen in 1971.
Wow.
And they gave it back to its rightful owner, and I think that's really fantastic.
Yeah. What would you say is one of your best random acts of kindness?
Well, I wouldn't want to talk about it. I'm an Englishman. You know, I certainly, people have been very kind to me randomly at various times. I mean, aside from the simple fact of people buying my records, coming to my shows, which always feels like an act of kindness. I had, as I mentioned this online, but I mean, I had a thing. I was going to see Godspeed You Black Emperor, one of my favorite bands, and I'd lost my tickets, and I was kind of broke, and I was really gutted, and the show was sold out and everything. And then this completely random stranger just put 2 tickets in my hand and walked off.
Wow, really?
And it made my day.
Well, in support of the record, you're going to be embarking on this rather large tour.
Yes,
and
this is day 2 of this run.
Yeah, along with playing the big shows, the big festival sites, you're playing a lot of in-stores.
Yeah.
And in-stores are just amazing for fans because it's just such an intimate setting. I know they're my favorite. So how did the idea to play the in-stores kind of come about?
The record label with them is the honest answer to that. But I mean, it's cool. It's something I enjoy. I like supporting independent record stores where I can. You know, they're a dying breed to a degree, but they're still cool as hell. Yeah, so it's been... It's something I enjoy doing, and it's a great way of kind of promoting the record as well, so everybody wins.
And which songs off the new record do you look forward to playing the most with fans?
All of them.
All of them.
And actually that sounds like a trite thing to say, but actually with a lot of the records that I've put out, usually by this point, that fucking thing,
that crazy?
That zipper thing is doing my nutting. With a lot of the records I make, they kind of, even by this point, you know, not long after release, I've got favourites and not favourites of the record, but I genuinely am really, really into all the songs of the record.
I was on your website, and you've actually archived all the shows you've played.
Yeah.
Looking through, that's incredible, because there are thousands over the years.
1,730.
I love how, and every show you actually announce that as well.
Yeah, well, today will be 1,731.
Do you ever take a break from touring? It seems like you're non-stop.
Yeah, I had a few months off the road while we were working. Well, the thing is, it wasn't while we were working on the record, because the record took 9 days to make. It was while I was arguing with people about how we were going to make the record. And it turns out I don't really know how to adult. The last time I've had like 3 or 4 months off the road, I was 19, and I'm 33 now, and I don't really know how to be an adult living in a city, and I just got too drunk. So I'm very pleased to be back on tour again. I live a kind of healthy, normal adult lifestyle when I'm on the road.
When you do get some downtime, whether on the road or when you're actually at home, what are some things that you enjoy doing outside of music?
Well, I mean, I read a lot is a big thing for me. I'm kind of a bookworm. I mean, my hobby when I'm home is I do history walking around London, by which I mean I just go and find old stuff in London, of which there is a lot in that city. So, you know, I was wandering around the other day just trying to find stuff to do with the life of William Blake. That was kind of exciting. That kind of stuff.
And you released a video for The Next Storm, which is from the album, where you're wrestling CM Punk.
Yes.
I absolutely love wrestling. I'm super into WWE. So how was it to create that video?
It was great. I must admit, I didn't really know anything about WWE before making that video, and I still wouldn't call myself an expert, but Punk is a great guy, and you know, I watched the documentary about him that's around to kind of get to know about him. And he was super lovely, super friendly guy, and taught me a lot. And I've kind of got a newfound respect for wrestling as an idea, because it's hardcore. And he was very gentle with me, which I was pleased about, because I'm really not the fighting type.
You don't think you could take him?
No, fuck no.
His wife also wrestles, AJ Lee.
Yeah.
You think you could maybe take her?
No,
No?
I
Not a
couldn't
chance?
take myself. I mean, like, fighting's not for me.
Do you think you'll maybe get into wrestling now that you found this new respect for it?
Possibly. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, to wrap everything up today, because I know you've had a very crazy press day and you want to catch some of these awesome bands, just for all of your viewers who are going to be watching, because they've really been so supportive of you on our website as well since you were one of our first ever interviews. Is there anything you'd like to say to all of them who will be viewing?
Hi. Yeah, I'll see you on tour sometime. I mean, we're going to be touring this record for a long time, so come out, hang out, and we'll have a good time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And remember, everyone give us at amusicvlogger.com for all sorts of interviews, features, and much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.